Up facila, you're breaking. So there we go. So we've come up to the heather moorlands for the final time. 70 or supers to be extracting. Welcome back. So we missed last week video wise just because of lack of content, to be honest, but we've been cracking on with the unit. So we've got some racking in, we're trying to get some stuff stored. To be honest, it's all gonna have to come off, some proper pallets put on, so I can store it away properly. Supers have started getting wrapped up just to stop all these wasps. Also started storing some of our honey in here as well. And the unit's being brought over next week from home, and like I say, will be posted just in the corner. So I'm just trying to make some room, just bringing some bits over. Got some more racking I've just picked up today there, and obviously the roller shutter's been put on, and we've leveled the floor, and we've just had some water put in as well. So but that again needs moving round to the other side of the unit, just so we've got some water for the sinks in there. But yeah, we're cracking on with it. Like I say, it's a funny part of the season really. Although there's still plenty to do, it's not as intense, so kind of lacking a little bit of content. Obviously we're on the courses in Manchester as well, which is taking up between 1 and 2 days a week. But I've still some stuff I need to crack on with. I do need to get rid of the bees. We're prepping as well for food festivals this weekend. So it's still all go, just no inspections, not in the bees as much. Obviously we don't need to be at this point in the year, and we've been getting treatments on and just getting prepped really, just getting things kind of organised. So the workshop at home, the stuff from there, all the tools and everything will be coming in here, so I need to build some sort of workbench somewhere. I'll know more about size wise and what I can get in once the unit's in there, and then I'm thinking of a shipping container at the side of that. One thing I've noticed again with all these wasps is that to store honey in here would be an absolute nightmare. So I need somewhere secure, somewhere not necessarily airtight, but being wasp tight. So I'm thinking a shipping container next to the unit, and then everything else is just storage. But yeah, that's where we're up to update wise with the unit. So we're cracking on with it. We're just getting organised with our little bee feed job. So we picked some sugar up the other day. I've just loaded the RBC onto a trailer. It's a 600 litre RBC for those who haven't seen it before. Reason being, originally bought it because I thought it would fit in the back of the truck, but unfortunately it doesn't. But it does make it that bit more manageable, only slightly. I've got water here now, but unfortunately I haven't got a hose. So I'm going to have to nip home, fill the RBC. I use a little petrol pump to get it mixed up, and then use this little dispenser with the pump going to fill everything up. But everything's clean. I've no doubt this is going to be a pig to start and a pig to run to start off with. I need to remember to get my petrol for it as well. But yeah, we'll crack on with that, and then I've got loads and loads of extracting to do, because Vic's hoping to go away this weekend with the girls, so I need to be ready for that. That's what may mean pulling an all-nighter in the honey room. Apologies for the weather and probably the wind noise, but there's not a lot I can do. The weather is horrendous. So I've just been mixing bee feed, so just normal shop bought 20 kilogram, 25 kilo bags. Anyway, obviously mixed with water, so we've got a 1-to-1 mix ratio, and we mix ours with this little 2-stroke petrol pump. So that connects to the bottom of the RBC. And then, as I said before, we've got our little dispenser nozzle. And all I'm going to do now, I'll start it up, pop all the roofs off these nukes, as you'll see, and get some feed into them, because I'm a little bit paranoid. Obviously we saw plenty of pollen coming in the other day. The sunflower is about to flower. There's other little bits, but the problem is the rain, and they certainly won't be getting out and making the most of that. So peace of mind while I go with the weekend, some feed on, and obviously we'll keep that going now all the way up to winter, so they've got plenty of winter stores. So start this up and then I'll show you how we do it. It says. There we go. There we go. So these have all got full feeders. Bees come up in some of them already. So I've not been in these nukes, so I've not seen numbers. The weather's a little bit crap. So peace of mind though, they've all got some syrup on. So keep taking it down, we'll just keep giving it. So there's plenty of pollen coming in, so we just need that decent weather. But yeah, I want to relax this weekend, knowing that they needed feeding. A couple Luke that they may have been robbed out, to be honest, whether it's wasps or other bees, but it will happen this time of year. So next week, weather permitting, we'll get in and see what's happening. No point keep feeding them if they're just getting robbed. But yeah, get these lids on, make sure they're secure. As I've said many times, it's always windy this side, so we don't want to be losing lids, do we? Job's a good one, and I've just got a couple of supers to take off these hives that are up here. But I'll get these whizzed off, and then it's that's it, it's the night shift extracting then. So there we go, another box of beautiful cut comb, ready to get sliced up and processed into containers. Not today, but yeah, they'll be winging it off to Hawksmoor or one of our lucky customers. So looking at this SFI crop, that's the one that was planted earlier in the season, and it's just full of birds, songbirds, and making the most of all these seeds and whatnot. So there's more coming in here. So yeah, it does obviously not just benefits the bees, but certainly benefiting the local wild birds and things like that. So okay, drop this trailer off, get home, crack on with my other jobs. Boom, and there we go. Quick bite to eat. It's now 10 to 7 in the evening, and I've got 10, 35, 70 so supers to be extracting. So ideally I'd just leave them, do them next week, but I can't. Like I said, we're away the weekend and I've already heated them all up and I don't want to waste that. So I'm just going to crack on. We get done when we get done. And music on, I just switch off. We've already brought some bees back. There's quite a few in here. I've had more, to be honest, but not a lot I can do about that. So yeah, extract the L1 honey first, then obviously I can keep that separate, and then we'll just crack on with the rest of it. So I've had to call it a day. I've still got a few to do, 3 stacks. I'm not too worried about the ragwort, that can wait. Yeah, so that's set to one side because I'm deeming that as ragwort honey, but I've still got obviously the heather to do and everything that's like that, which again it's probably best left tackling that on its own rather than messing a bit with the press. It's now 25 past 12. So I'll get cleaned up now. So the reason I've had to stop is I'm actually out of honey buckets, and I thought I had another couple of stacks in the garage, but unfortunately not. And I don't like using those little ones. They'll be non-stop. So yeah, I'll have to go and get some more honey buckets next week, and then we can crack on with the rest of this extracting. But we've got, up to now, what have we got? 300 litres or something like that. So that's a 200 litre settling tank. And I've emptied it once, and it's half empty again now, so, or half full, depends how you look at it. But yeah, made a dent in it anyway. I wanted to get it smashed out because obviously the unit's meant to be moving next week, but I'll have to handball these supers out, move the unit, and then stack them back in over at a storage unit. No worries, right, night, see you in the morning. So I thought I'd just stop and give you a little update while I'm driving down the Mersey. So it's like a mill pond today. Beautiful day, anticipated to be an absolutely fantastic week and all weather-wise. So I've just been to Liverpool 1, we've put invert syrup on those hives and treated with Apivar. So they're boxed off now, we'll just keep an eye on the feed situation. That's their season over with. So yeah, that's over the water there, so that's over on the Wirral. Can't see any Mersey jellyfish, if you know what I mean. But yeah, dead calm today. So the plan, another weird week really. I'm going to go over to Wally's now. We've got some queenless colonies over there, some nukes. I'm going to pick those up, take them with us, and then I'm going to put some queens in back home, just so I'm not carting queens about here and everywhere. And then tomorrow I'm back in Manchester as part of the accelerator scheme, and then on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday it's prep, because we've got the Great British Food Festival coming up on Saturday, and Vic's at another food festival, so we're doubling up on Saturday. So we need to get a load of prep done, jar wise, stock wise, still get around the bees with more treatments to get on, but given the forecast this week, it should be pleasurable to do so. So I'm just on my way, trying to get up this hill to see another potential stockist. So they contacted us the other week, asking if we can nip in and obviously give them, and chat with them. While we're on a bit chats as well, that's another thing I've got on my to-do list. We've got some presentations coming up as well pretty soon sneaking up on us though, so I need to knuckle down and get my head in the laptop. So anybody watching these videos thinking, oh, I want to be a commercial beekeeper, it looks fantastic, what you don't see, and I'll try to show you, is all the little bits that go in behind the scenes. It's not just about bees and making honey and doing your own thing out in the countryside. There's a little bit more to it than that. So I've got a couple of nukes here that are queenless, so I'm going to take them back home and give them a virgin. Hopefully they won't get mated, but the majority of these nukes on this site, most of them are on double brood, and within those double brood they're jam-packed. So these hopefully have no issues overwintering, big colonies, plenty of stores. We'll get these treated for varroa, and then hopefully they're good to go until next season. We've not had a facila update for a week or two, have we? Oh, facila, you're breaking. So there we go. So it's looking absolutely amazing. So I don't know if you can see in the distance as well, we've got a second facila field just past those beans. That's in full flower now. I think it's a week or two behind this one. So we've got that prolonged crop of facila. I don't know if you can see it, but just in the middle of the field. So this, prior to being facila, was meant to be sunflowers, which failed due to the conditions. So then Ollie decided, right, get rid of that and we'll put some facila in. But there's one sunflower just come up in the middle of the field, a lone sunflower. But yeah, looks fantastic. I'm right in the bee flight, I'm right in the flight path here. So they are on the facila, and like I say, on the other side we've got SFI mix. So the mustard's still looking great. Can't smell it as strong because it's not as warm today, but it's still looking amazing. Also the facilia's come up in between it as well. It looks as though the buckwheat has gone over now. I can't see much buckwheat in it. but there's still plenty for the bees to be going at. So I'm just going to have a walk over. In fact, there's a bit of buckwheat there. He says that it's gone over. It's not. I can smell that mustard as well now. That OSR-like smell. But yeah, good week temperature-wise this week. Highs in 19s, I think. So again, this should give plenty of nectar in the coming week. So it's another week and another trip to Manchester. So we're back on the Ignition course, we're out west. A little bit different than weather last week. Obviously it was lashing down, beautiful sunshine, and I'm in danger of getting sunburnt. But yeah, just a couple of hours here today, pitching your business, and I think we're back for 2 days next week. So a couple of hours here, like I say, and then we can get back on the bees for the rest of the week. Loads and loads of prep coming up for the British Food Festival at the weekend.
So yeah, the ideas will come from what we just talked about: recorded thoughts, saved articles, bookmarks, other LinkedIn posts. I'll be honest, I forgot who said the quote.
So here we're at the Great British Food Festival at Early Hall, and if this building looks familiar, you'll have seen it on TV. This is Tommy Shelby's house from Peaky Blinders. So looking forward to a great day here. They're already queuing up to get in, which is a good sign. There's bits of all sorts of chef stages, dessert stages, obviously artisans. So again, we recognise that view where the cars come into the Shelby Manor. So forecast it's going to be blisteringly hot, which is good for us. Like I said, the crowds are piling in already. There's bits of all sorts going on. So really looking forward to this one. So been well and truly blessed with the weather. Proper festival feel here today. Really, really lucky. So we've come up to the Heather Moorlands for the final time. Very much a different landscape from when we first came up. So very dark shade of brown now. So our last video when we're on this spot, I said Vic were doing the inspections. Obviously that was 2 weeks ago, and now we've just got the last remnants of flowers now on the heather. So it's the right time to come up here, take these off. One, obviously the forage has stopped, and the two, the weather has forced our hands with all our sites. So we're still hoping to get a week or so really, but there'll be a case of going around this week, stripping everything to supers, treatments on. In fact, we've had some high winds up here. I can see a super half hanging off on there, so I'll get my my kit on and we'll get these hives packed up and out of here. Yeah, we brought the girls. Just sorting through these supers now, taking them off. But it's not the best year we've had up here, but can't grumble at that. So that looks great. We'll get busy in these next few weeks starting to extract all our honey. So we've got our summer crop that's just come off, and the rest of it coming off this week, and obviously this heather crop as well.